Well, welcome everybody to ProMatrix Advanced. We are so excited to be here tonight. That's a ladder to success right there. And we just know that PMA, we're going to call it, is going to be a huge success. You know, we started a soft launch or a pre-launch um, just about a week ago, and it's phenomenal how many people have already cycled. We are so excited about that. We've got folks that came in and within a day or two already cycled. So we are very excited. Tonight is our official launch, also our first formal presentation of ProMatrix Advanced. And of course, as always, Steve Hoffman is my co-host. Steve has gone to, once again, a lot of trouble, a lot of love into this presentation. He did a beautiful job, and we're very excited to be here tonight. We started, of course, ProMatrix Plus uh, back in March, and we were approached by a couple of, well, more than a couple of leaders that they really wanted to go straight into phase two. For those of you that don't know what phase two is, you can find it on ProMatrix Plus website. But that being said, we could not, in good conscience, allow people to bypass phase one in ProMatrix Plus. So we gave it a little bit of time to get settled, get ProMatrix Plus in good order. It's going great. I mean, PMP is going fantastic, and so we wanted to give you folks a little bit of time to get to know us, to see what we were made of. Were we going to pay? Were we going to answer support tickets? Were we a good group of people? You know, honest, integrity, and we feel that we have done that. And so we decided to go on ahead and get PMA launched. This has been in the works, folks, since we started PMP. But again, we didn't think it was fair to ProMatrix Plus to start something straight out of the gate. So this was, again, this was presented to us right from the start with PMP. And so here we are today. And again, we're very excited. It's myself, Mike, and Bob, just like ProMatrix Plus. Mike has gone to an unbelievable amount of time, energy, and again, love into creating that beautiful website for PMA. We have a wonderful programmer. Bob's going to be starting formal advertising all over the internet after this weekend, guys. Come Monday, this is going to go viral, and we will have a PIF list just like we do in PMP. So we wanted to give everybody this past week or so to get themselves positioned in PMA from ProMatrix Plus. We just thought that that also was the right thing to do. So tonight is our official launch, and again, heavy marketing for the company will start on Monday morning first thing. So it's always with great pleasure that I bring out Steve Hoffman. You know, honestly, I don't know what I would do without Steve. He does the webinars with me week in and week out. He's made both presentations, both slideshows for us. He does an unbelievable job. He's a top leader in PMP, and as far as I know, in PMA as well. Steve's a great guy. You know, he's been in the industry for over 35 years, very successful networker. He also owns and operates his own business offline, and we know he's a great success with that as well. He's got a big heart. He's got a heart of gold. He's a very smart man, and we're blessed to have him. Steve, are you there?
Yes, Roberta, I am here, and I'll tell you, I am so excited about this program. You know, in the pre-launch, my first week, it's amazing the amount of money that I've made, and the people on the team that have cycled, and they're making big money as well. So it's good. I'm not doing it alone this time. I think this opportunity is attracting more people because when they see the payout, it's more, and that's what people want. They want to make more money faster. And guys, like I tell you with PMP, with PMA, the same thing. It's the same ownership, same leadership. Now we know who they are. We've had the experience, but I'm here because it's hands-on ownership. Roberta's here on this webinar with us. She's going to take your questions at the very end. There's the Skype chat room. There's so many advantages to this that you don't get out there. And with PMA now, I can officially say this is the best force matrix cycler on the entire planet. Nothing even comes close to this except for PMP, because that's a different level. This says taking it to a whole nother level. And I tell you, when I saw everything here, it was hard for me to sleep. In fact, I went right to the presentation and started designing it. So let's get started. And we're going to kick it back to Roberta because she's going to go over the products here. And there are going to be more products coming soon for this program. So, Roberta, tell us about the products.
Right, Steve. Folks, it's the same basics to PMA. We have publicsnaps.com, which is, as you all know, for those of you that are members of ProMatrix Plus, this is something that's going to help you with online social presence. You'll be able to use this product just the same with Diggs, Facebook, Google Plus, LinkedIn, Twitter, Stumbled Upon, YouTube, any of the social platforms. This is going to be able to help you get past folks that are tire kickers, or folks that aren't like-minded. They want to be as successful as you are. So it's a great product, guys. So when you join PMA, you're going to go into your products, and you're going to actually join that once again through Pro Matrix Advance. So that's a great product. We also, of course, have the advertise with us, and again, 3 text ads, 3 banner ads, and 3 login ads. So if you've got a total of 9 different business opportunities, whether it's online or offline, use this to your advantage. We're seeing actually a large team came into PMP, and they are using the login ads. And I've had a lot of folks ask me, wow, something comes up in front of me before I can even log in. Well, that's a login ad, guys. Members are going to look at that for 5 seconds, and if it catches their eye, they're going to click on it. So use this product, guys. These products are priceless. You're going to be able to use this to enhance not only PMA, but also anything else that you're doing online and, again, offline. We also have Facebook Secrets. Over 500 million users on Facebook, guys. Use that to your advantage. These videos are going to help you use Facebook smarter. I've had Facebook for a long time, and it really is something you need to learn how to use. Steve is very kind. He always goes over it, how he uses it. And I'll tell you, Steve does a phenomenal job with recruiting strictly from Facebook. Now, we also have over 250 videos called Video Tutorial Madness. Guys, these are very down to earth, easy to watch, easy to listen to. They're fun. Quite honestly, these are really geared for folks that are new online or have never had proper mentoring. Nobody's taken the time to teach you how to market yourself. These are great, guys. So use these products, please. That's what they're there for. This is when you come into PMA, this is what you're going to get. Now, as time goes on, Mike is going to be working on other products that will enhance PMA, as well as, again, other business opportunities that you're doing. So this is what our basics are of both. We understand that most people have multiple sources of income, and we feel that these products are valuable. Now, you're also going to get a position on a matrix following your sponsor in PMA. So all of this, folks, is what you'll receive when you join Pro Matrix Advanced. Steve?
All right, thank you so much, Roberta. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is your matrix and building your opportunity or your business. And it's so easy. We refer people every single day to other things, like to a movie, to a restaurant, or there's a sale at the store, but you don't get paid for it. Well, here you want to refer people to the opportunity because you're going to get paid and they're going to get paid. And what better thing can you do for a friend than to share possibly making some extra income? So let's talk about this. your matrix, you start at the top. Unlike many other cyclers where you start on the bottom row, which is called the pay line, then you may go to the from the third row to the second row to the first row, then to the top. And that takes a while. Here you start right at the top. This is you. And on row one, since it's a 2x2 force matrix, it's you and two other people. That's it on your first row. And who can help bring those people in? Well, you can bring them in. You're a sponsor. In fact, everybody above you can fill in these two positions. And we see this happening faster than any other cycler out there. Hopefully, we have some testimonials later. I've seen people cycle in 2 days, and they only brought in one or two people. And that's because of the structure of the way this matrix is set up, different than anyone out there or any other matrix out there. Now, row two consists of 4 people. We're going to take a look at row two right now. And that is 3, 4, 5, and 6. Who can bring in those people? Just like on row one, you can bring them in, your sponsor, their sponsor. In fact, everybody above you can bring in this, but also the people, the positions in 1 and 2 can bring 3, 4, 5, and 6 in. So you have more people working together. And when this is done, you've cycled and you got paid. And we're going to break all of this down for you so you get a better idea of how this works. Now, there's something different about this cycler than other cyclers out there. And Roberta's going to cover this right now because this is unique and people love this part of it. Roberta, why don't you tell us about that little bonus we get?
Guys, listen, for every person you refer to Pro Matrix Advanced, you're going to receive a $10 bonus. We've already seen folks that have cycled off of level one, and we'll get into that in just a minute. Not only have they cycled, but if they've brought in 2 or 3 people, they've made an extra $20, $30 on top of that. And that's instant, guys. You don't wait for that. They don't accrue until you get paid. You make $10, you're going to get $10 right then and there. So clearly, you can start earning before you even cycle. And we do pay, as far as I'm concerned, guys, I feel like I can say we pay right away. Unless I'm sleeping, you're going to get paid. As soon as we see a withdrawal request come in, bang, they're done. I love paying people. I mean that. I really do. So $10 bonus, guys, for every person you personally sponsor. So you can make money, guys, before you even cycle. Steve?
Yeah, and also, Roberta, there's no qualifying needed when you're in the cycle program. Obviously, you get to get the $10, you got to bring or sponsor somebody. But on the cycling portion of it, there is no qualifying to get paid. You don't have to bring anybody in. But we all know if you do it that way, it's going to take forever to move through the levels. So you want to do your best. You want to share this with everybody out there, and it's better for all of us. Now let's talk about it. There's only 4 levels here. That's it, which makes you move through the program so much faster. So let's take a look at level one. You're at this webinar right now. You may have a friend on this webinar and they want to sign up. Well, they sign up and you sponsor them. They come in on your first row right there and you just made $10. You don't have to cycle. You get the $10. It'll be in your back of office immediately. You bring in another person, you get $10. And now you got you, the 2 people below you, and everybody above you trying to fill in the next 4 positions. That's it. And when those 4 positions are filled, and if you bring them all, that's $60 plus you're going to get paid, which you'll see on the next slide for cycling. This is a cycle. And when that happens, you're level 1, you move to level 2, and your goal is to fill level 2. But you don't need new people for level 2. Everybody that you brought in on level 1 follows you to level 2. It's that exciting. Then when that's filled, you move to level 3. And the people that are in your level 2, when they cycle, they follow you to level 3. When you fill your level 3, you should know by now, you get your level 4. They follow you to level 4, the same people from level 3. So anyone that starts this opportunity starts at level 1. Now here's the exciting part. You see level 1, there's 6 positions you can fill. What happens to 7, 8, 9, 10, and like me, maybe 100, 150? Where do they go? Well, they go direct to you, but they're going to show up on the matrix of somebody you sponsored. So you're going to get credit for them, And the people that you brought in are also going to get credit for them wherever the next available spot is to the left. So you don't have multiple matrices in each level. You have one, but everybody else after you is placed in a matrix of somebody that you brought in, and you both get credit. Now, if you bring them in, you get the $10. They don't get the 10, they didn't bring them in, but they are going to get that person to fill the matrix to move them up. And when they move up, what does that do to you? You move up. That's why we are leveling up so fast in this opportunity. And it just doesn't get, I haven't seen anything like it. It doesn't get better than this out there. And this is something that you don't even want to think about. You've seen, most of you should know this opportunity. You should know the owners, and you know they work so hard to please us. I'm just a member like everybody here, but I'm volunteering my time because I see what they've done. And I'll tell you, I'm going through this. I'm level 3 right now. And I know there's a couple others that are approaching level 3, and one other that's in level 3 only after 1 week. That's it. Now let's talk about compensation for the 4 levels. I'm going to get a little bit of help here on this one, but we're going to start off with level 1. Pays you $200 in your e-wallet, and you're going to get an upgrade to level 2. So it's that quick. $200 for cycling level 1, and you don't get a re-entry here because you're moving up to level 2, and now you begin helping your team fill their matrix. And Roberta, how about level number 2? What does that look like?
Well, guys, same thing. It's a 2x2. It's going to pay us $400 cash into our e-wallet, plus you're going to get the upgrade to level 3. You're not going to re-enter level 2, guys. You're going to simply go from level 1 to level 2 to level 3. These matrices are filling and people are cycling like crazy. They truly are. And don't forget, you're on level 2. Anybody else you bring into this opportunity is going to land on one of your referrals matrices. That's going to help them cycle. And what does that do? That gets them on to level 2 with you. So it pays $400 cash plus the upgrade to level 3. Steve, what happens on level 3?
It gets exciting. That's what I'm waiting for right now. $2,000 in my e-wallet. That's mine. Plus an upgrade to level 4. And again, it's the same people following you from level 1. The more people you introduce and sponsor, the faster you're going to get there. The more your team works, the faster you're going to get there. This is a full team effort. Everybody is working together to fill all these positions. Now, Roberta, I am so excited about level 4. What is that level 4 magic number?
I tell you guys, this is really fantastic. When we cycle level 4, $10,000 cash into your e-wallet. And this is where you do get a reentry, but you're going to go back in to the program at level 1. And this is automatic. Automatic, guys. So you get to level 4 and you cycle, which you're gonna. I mean, this we are amazed at how fast people are cycling. It's really amazing, week 1 to watch this happen. But $10,000, and that is reentry back in to start it all over again, level 1, following your sponsor to do it over and over and over, guys. Every time you go through levels 1, 2, 3, and 4, you're going to start all over again. So you can see that this potential of earning is tens of thousands of dollars. Now, this is a one-time entry of $200. We do have a $12 processing fee, but that's it. $212 out of your pocket, no more. There's no monthly. We don't have any kind of auto ship or admin fee or anything like that, guys. So that's pretty much it. We're very excited about this, Steve.
Yeah, and you're going to re-enter over and over again. Every time you cycle level 4, you're back to number 1, level 1, with no out-of-pocket expense, and that's $10,000. But when you add all 4 levels up, it's $12,600 that you earned. And that's with just 4 quick levels. Again, the people that you bring in are following you, pushing you through so much faster. So this is exciting, and there's nothing like this out there that I can find anywhere with this kind of payout, and you want to get involved with this. Now let's get into something called spillover. Some of you are familiar with it. This company has a lot of spillover. a lot of spillover because there's only one matrix in each level. And the other place for the additional people to go is on the team of that sponsor. So, what is spillover for the people that don't know? And here's a new look of how we present spillover. You got Mary here on the left, and then you've got Joe on the right. Both very skillful people, but they just saw the opportunity maybe tonight, and they don't haven't talked to anybody yet. But you have. You got a third person that you want to bring in, and Mary and Joe haven't talked to anyone yet. Well, where is that person going to go? Well, that's going to be Bob, and Bob is going to go under Mary. And as you can see, he's the spillover guy there. And when Mary found out about this, Mary started dancing. She was so happy. So, again, you have the opportunity to help other people and help yourself. And you will see so early on right now, you don't realize this is, I say businesses are ground floor and then they're a basement. No, this is the drawing plans. It hasn't even gotten to the basement yet. It's way ahead of that, or behind that, I should say. So this is the ultimate, as low as you're going to get right from the beginning. In fact, this presentation has not even been offered really to a lot of the public out there, except for some people that put posts around. But the company has not promoted it to anyone but the people in PMP. And now it's going to start taking off. Then we have follow your sponsor or follow me. There's your sponsor, and there's the people that are following her. You work together as a team. And what does that mean? Well, let's say this is you. You're on level one, and you bring in me, and I'm here. That's your level one. We both have our own matrix, but I'm also in your matrix, somewhere in your matrix. Now, when you cycle, what happens when you cycle? You move up to level two. And then once I cycle, I follow you to level two. I fill up your level two with everybody else you sponsored. And then when you finish your level two, you move to level three. But it's all done by the people that you brought in on level one. Now, again, you have 6 positions on level one. Anything beyond 6 is yours, but it's going to show up on somebody else's matrix. So now you're helping people so much faster to recycle. And I know I have friends of mine that are in this, and they can't believe it. They call me up all the time. Oh, I got some more spillover. This is great. And then one of my friends, Athena, she cycled and she only sponsored one person. Now, that's not the way everyone should run their opportunity. And now she realizes that, but that happened so quick within a couple days. Now she's talking to people and she's building it. And you can do the same because it's that simple. It's an exciting program. Now, this is Roberta's favorite part, the no board splitting or no splitting boards. Roberta, why don't you tell us about how this all works?
Right, guys. A non-splitting matrix or a non-splitting board, in my opinion, because I've done an awful lot of administrative work online and strictly with cyclers and or matrices, I've seen in splitting situations, and I'm sure we're going to see a slide that will kind of illustrate that. But in ProMatrix Advanced, you're going to be at the top. 2 come in. Those 2, we hope, bring in their 2, or you bring in all 6, whatever the case is, or you're getting spillover. Once that happens, guys, you're done with that level. In a splitting matrix, one side goes one way, one side goes the other way. That pay line, guys, looking at this slide, positions 3, 4, 5, and 6, that's the pay line. In a splitting matrix, guys, when those 4 positions come in, number 1 takes 3 and 4 with them, and number 2 takes 5 and 6 with them. Now, what if one of your top leaders that you were blessed enough to recruit is on the other side? Well, in a splitting matrix, you go one way, they go the other way. If it's a follow, yeah, they'll come back around to you, but that can cause, in my opinion, guys, not putting down splitting matrices, but I've seen a lot of dissension, a lot of people get downright depressed over it because they've lost their team because the board's split. With ProMatrix Advanced, people are going to follow you level to level. When they're done, they join you. When they're done with their matrix, they join you on your level. It's as simple as that. There's no board splitting here. And guys, I'm telling you, and again, it's from tons of experience online. People that are familiar with these love a no splitting board or no splitting matrix. The team stays together. Whoever brought in, you came in, and who you brought in, and who they brought in, you all stay together on one matrix until it fills, and it's done. It's completed. It's retired. You don't go left and right. And I'm telling you guys, it creates a lot of matrices or boards that the leader or a team leader that's doing a team build has to keep an eye on. This is once and done, and I love it. Steve?
All right, and that is really good, and it's going to help you build so much faster. Now, Roberto, tell us about how we can get started, because I know people are going to be interested.
Right, guys. Payza and Solid Trust Pay right now. I advise folks that don't have either one of these. They're free to join, but it does take a few days to get yourself verified with both. Payza and Solid Trust Pay have very strict guidelines that they have to follow, and you have to verify yourself. So that means documentation, a current, electric bill, things like that. You've got to identify yourself so that they know who you are when you're signing up. So I recommend getting yourself signed up with either Payza, so that would be Payza.com, or Solid Trust Pay, and of course that would be SolidTrustPay.com. So we accept both, and we also accept a debit or a credit card. Now that will be through Solid Trust Pay. Okay. Now, for those of you that are in PMP, you know the drill. When you're going to join with a credit card or a debit card, that's great. Most people do, to be honest with you. But know this. First of all, you don't need a Solid Trust Pay account to do this. So when you sign up, you'll click on the red message. You want to get yourself activated. It'll ask you to choose who. You're going to use a credit debit. Choose Solid Trust Pay. You'll just click on the pay button when the next screen comes up, and that's going to redirect you over to Solid Trust Pay. Why? Because they collect the money from your bank, guys. We don't do that. We have a merchant account with Solid Trust Pay, but they collect the funds from your bank. Same drill, guys. Do not refer anybody to you. This is critical because we don't have re-entries on level 1. You don't want to lose somebody, guys, because you didn't wait to refer. If you know that somebody you're bringing in fact, has $200 either in their Pays account or their Solid Trust Pay account, and you don't, you are waiting to be activated until that payment clears Solid Trust Pay. Solid Trust Pay then takes your funds out of pending and puts them into ProMatrix Advanced account. Then we activate you guys, and we have to be very, very strict with that. That can take 24 to 72 hours. So 24 hours after you make your payment, you're going to send in a support ticket with the email you receive from Solid Trust Pay, and that, guys, is going to have your Solid Trust Pay transaction number on it. I need that number because that's how I'm going to cross-reference from your support ticket. I'll take that Solid Trust Pay ID number, transaction number, cross-reference it over in Solid Trust Pay. I just have to type in, or actually copy and paste, that transaction number into a field in our merchant account, and it'll tell me one of three things. It's either done, pending, or declined. Now, declined very, very often means that your bank is weary of an online pay processor. So if in that case it's just not going through, you may in fact have to call your bank and let them know, hey, it's okay, I've done this, it's mine, I approve it. But send in the support ticket with the transaction number. I'll cross-reference it. I'm going to activate you right away. Now you start referring people. Guys, it's critical. Do not sponsor anyone until your account is activated. Same deal here. If they come in because you handed out your referral link and they got the funds, guess where they're going? They're going to your upline. So be very, very careful with that. The software is automated. That we don't have control over that. And so the software is going to look for your inviter's code or their ID number within the system, and it can't find it, so it's just going to automatically place it closest to the left to your sponsor. So you will lose them. So it's critical, guys. Don't sponsor until your account is activated. Steve?
Yeah, that is so important. And again, we want to make sure we get it right. It doesn't take that much time to do it. Just make sure you get it done. Pay it forward is another exciting feature of this program. And we're going to go through how all that works. When you log into your back office and you have the finance management tab, which you see on your screen, you'll also see something that's called pay it forward. That means you can help somebody get in. You may have a friend that's not getting paid for a week or two, and they sign up. They have to register. They go sign up with the link you provide. They sign up and they let you know they just signed up. And then you click on this and you can pay for them, whether it's from Payza, Solid Trust Pay, the credit card, or from your commission. Now, you could do this. It could be a loan, it could be a birthday gift, or maybe you're sponsoring a nonprofit organization. So let's say it's a loan. You're just helping your friend get in, they're going to pay you back. Well, once they cycle, they can transfer the funds right back to you with this link right here. So again, it's very simple. All this is in your back office. Now, Roberta, there's another feature for this as well with the pay it forward. Tell us about that. I think your mic is muted. Roberta, you
Right,
with us?
guys. We am I okay now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, this pay it forward list is awesome. If you're having a difficult time recruiting and you have the resources, by all means, go into the pay it forward list. Find somebody that is sponsored by admin. For illustration here, we've got PMA the best, sponsored by admin. Now, their ID number in our system is number 5010. So you're going to write that down and you're going to send in a support ticket, and in the subject line, pay it forward. In the body of the support ticket, guys, make sure I have the selected person, ID number, in this case 5010, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch sponsorship from admin to you. I'm going to send you back a support ticket that says, okay, all set. Now you can go on ahead in and you can pay it forward. Now you can use the same way you came in. You can either use Payza, Solid Trust Pay, or your credit debit card. That's fine. But please, this is again very critical. Don't click on somebody sponsored by admin and just pay it, because they're going to stay with admin. It's critical, guys. Don't do anything. In fact, it's just common sense. When you know 5010 is the one you chose, and you go into the list and you see still sponsored by admin, it hasn't been switched to you yet. Don't think, please, don't think for a minute that that person is going to be under you. They're not. They're going to stay with admin. So be very, very careful. Leaders, guys, sponsors, all you folks out there, teach your people this is critical. Critical. They need to wait until the sponsorship has been changed to your own ID in ProMatrix Advanced before you pay. So that's pretty critical, guys. Steve?
Yes, thank you so much, Roberta. This is pretty much what does it for us on this presentation. I'd like to keep it brief. And first of all, we are going to get to questions and answers in a moment. I'd like to thank you for joining us on this webinar. Please contact the person that invited you here. Obviously, a lot of you came from the email from PMP because it's the same ownership. If you did, contact your upline first. Give them the first opportunity to come in, and then you follow them. Let's make it a follow me from PMP to PMA. So contact them. If they're not going to come in, then you can decide where you want to go, however you want it to be. You may have made another contact since then. It's just up to you totally, but give them the first opportunity or a first right of refusal, you may say, to follow you or to follow them. And then you can get back to Roberta and however you want to do it, or somebody else that you've been talking to, and you can get with them. But again, give them that first opportunity. And like we do on every webinar, we want to get to your questions. So we're going to do that. And we may have time for a little bit of overview and some training here. We have been recording this. We hope it works. We're going to stop the recording now for those of you that are watching.